Hello Pisces, this is your tarot forecast for August 2015, and I'm feeling that you're starting off this month here with wanting to do something very special, very concrete. There is a male that is involved here on some level. He comes across as a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and I feel the dialogue, the communication that you're having with this man, he's got some influence in a situation that might have been a little difficult, or where he feels that his hands are tied in a creative venture. So he's kind of leaning towards you with these communications, and I'm feeling they're coming up back to back in order to try to sort things out. Now, I feel that you this month will be using your intuition, which you have plenty of, Pisces, but this month especially, there is a lot coming in and angling towards you to actually make some decisions. And it could be decisions upon somebody other than yourself, all right? And in this, it might be people, because I see it could be a busy month here as far as people are around you. Now, there's also on the financial level, also decisions to be made. And I feel from what I'm seeing is that you're going to be a little temperate with it, meaning you're not going to jump to conclusions, as if you're just going to have to see how things are going to pan out, because something is going to be given you that maybe a group of people or somebody that entrusts you with something where you're going to have to look at this and think about it. All right. And I feel that there's going to be more insights gathered through a trip. So I do see some travel coming up once again. And so something's cooking somewhere out of town, not necessarily right where you live. So it's a month where you're going to be quite hectic, very focused, very active, very aligned to spirit. This is really a time for you to listen to your guides. And I know you do on a regular basis. They're Pisces, so, no need to say that to you. However, though, it's like even you this month might be asking for a little bit more guidance or support from above, because there is this situation which I feel once again is something that's outside of your hands. So it's not something that directly is going to influence you, but where you're going to be a part of being supportive and helping or assisting in a special matter or project could be too. Now in this also, I'm getting that you're contemplating here in August pretty much what is going on at home, family, your roots, your foundation. Thinking from what I'm seeing is that you might be wanting to change up a few things here in this area, whether where you live and how you live, property, real estate right now. So that could be it. I see that even here, there's some inspiration, and this is what's going to lead you. Okay. So I feel that everything is so lined up. Talk about synchronicity, but there's several things coming into being here where I feel once you catch that wave, you're going to be able to surf it. All right. And so it's exciting too. Definitely exciting. Now here is within the area of your creativity. Now nobody's more creative than you at times, Pisces. Of course we have other creative signs, but you just have this natural knack and talent for it. And so here's this male. This is a man with influence. He has strong presence. He's very capable in what he does. I see him offering you something. In this offer, I feel it could be a partnership. And I really see how it's cutting to the core, and perhaps to something that may have been thought about in the past, but not really ever manifested. So it could be something old coming back around, or where just the time is now to enter the key and open the door to this new room in your life. So definitely here again, I'm seeing strength coming in, you balancing a few of these options coming your way. Definitely a month where things are coming to you, okay? You're not having to chase or run down anything, but it's like, wow, things are opening. So take your time and don't rush to say yes or no. In fact, because you're going to have to weigh them on your scales of not just the immediate near future, but also, Pisces, where you embed it, incorporate it to your future. How would this offer? How will it affect you 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself? So it's definitely important to take one step back, because it doesn't look like you're going to have to need to rush to come back with a yay or nay, which is good. Just say you would like to think about it. I mentioned something about travel in order to complete or be a part of some busyness. There's a group here. I see that again. It's coming up again, Pisces. There is a big shift taking place, and it is out of town. It could even be out of state. This trip may not be a long one. It could just be, a day or 2 or 3. So it's a short trip. You will come to encounter a very important person here. Now, if this trip is taking place in August, it could very well be. But it could be that you hear about this trip and making plans for this setting or this meeting to take place a little bit later. But at least you will be knowing about this trip and the upcoming influence. And here is this very important person, a VIP. This is a man with healthy power, should I say. He is somebody who is very supportive of those around. He is somebody who is wanting to build and expand certain things, but there is a partnership also here. So either he's a part of a partnership, or you may be a part of this partnership to share your thoughts, goals, ideas, because this month I'm seeing how your thoughts, your creative ideas, your projects may be coming into a focus here, being shared, and somehow noted. All right, we can put it that way, because it doesn't mean that these projects are going to fly off the handle here this month, but it's putting things now into order. It's really getting down to not just dreaming about them, but the in-between space from visualizing to the full manifestation. You're in that in-between space now where things are concretizing itself to become a reality. And so these people that I'm seeing here, they're very important key people for you. Now, here's this one man. He is such a sweetheart. He's a very open, warm-hearted person, happy-go-lucky, outgoing person. He seems to be a visionary in his own right. He comes across as a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I see the two of you talking about more than one area of creativity. It's like there's this brainstorming. He has his sets of ideas. You have your set of ideas. Together, the two of you, I think, will be talking about long-term processing. And so this, too, could be very, very highlight this month. And I feel it has to do with long-term future plans coming in. Keys are opening up. The symbolic keys that you've been waiting for, I feel, will now be given to you. So you can start taking some concrete action as far as what your future is holding for you. And I believe, Pisces, that you must have been feeling this over these last few months, like something is coming, as if there's an anticipation, a feeling in your own energy field, as if your intuition has been prompting you for these changes that are about to occur. So I feel this is the month where things will become very visual and concrete. And then, yes, you will have a lot to work with in the following month. So it should be quite exciting to see what's coming up there further on and into autumn there near September, October reading as well, because these next 3 months, they're definitely lined up for you. Now, in this, you're going to have to tackle a few things, but there's nothing you can't tackle, because a part of you, your higher self, has been prepared, I feel, for a long time, waiting for this shift to come. So it's more like a paradigm shift, of course, which will give you that quantum leap. Okay, so it's going to set you free from the linear timeline, which is a very, very slow process. You come from more so, I'd say, the quantum level of seeing time, and so you can really warp speed-wise. But the rest of the world doesn't always do that, and so this is why you have been gifted patience, Pisces, knowing that the rest of the world needs to catch up with you and what you can actually come to do. But you're here on a mission. That is what your lifetime this round is all about. And I feel I see success, with this new cycle. And yes, it has taken a lot out, perhaps, to get to this point in your life. But then again, nothing big comes without sacrifice. And that's another gift that you are blessed with. You know how it is to sacrifice for a higher cause. And you do that without it being painfully hard. You just know that there are certain dues that we need to give back to the universe in order to receive blessings and gifts and get on with those things that are a blessing, those things that is your mission in life. And part of that mission is, and has always been, about wanting to help and heal and guide other people through your work, whatever that work may be. There is a blessing in what it is you do. So in the overall here, Pisces, I think this is a very strong reading for you. And if you're coming to this site for the first time, you may not be aware there is also your astrology reading here with your monthly horoscope. You can go to my channel and find it and see what's up with the planets for you this month. And you may also want to listen to your partner's forecast just to see what's going on with him or her. And like I always like to say with the horoscopes as well, listen to your moon and rising sign if you know it, even here with the tarot, because that too will give you other angles, other facets to look into of those things that will definitely have a direct impact on your life this month. So listen, it's always really nice to speak with you, Pisces. I'll see you again in September. Bye now.